UIS athletics. The UIS Prairie Stars basketball teams are set to host their annual cancer awareness game this Thursday, February 13th. And this year's event will pay tribute to local heroes. And everyone is encouraged to come out and show their support. Plus, it's a big day for representation as they celebrate women in sports. Here's more on what to expect. I'm here with the UIS head coach for women's basketball, Olivia Lett, and she's here to talk about some fun things that are coming up and just honoring women in sports. So welcome, Olivia.
Thank you for having me.
So you're new to UIS. How long have you been coaching there? Talk to me about it.
I was hired in June, so it's been a short turnaround. Getting ready for the season, we're able to bring in a couple kids, try to get excited for this year. It's exciting to stay in Central Illinois. I was at Millikan University before for 6 years, so just make the quick little jaunt over to Springfield, but it's exciting to really try to build a program in Springfield and try to get the community excited about it, whether it's through the events that we have or just through the basketball that we're playing on the court. We're really trying to connect to the Springfield area.
No, I love that because women's sports right now are huge, especially with Caitlin Clark and some of these other players, and I think we have it. I think we can do it how Iowa did it. Don't you?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think that Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and all of that rookie class for the WNBA has just really changed what women's sports looks like. Mm-hmm. And you saw it with the retirements of the jerseys of Caitlin Clark and Asia Wilson this week, and just the crowds that they have. And so to be able to build something like that in this area would be awesome. And I think it starts with really trying to recruit local and build those relationships with local businesses and local schools.
And so you guys do a big game with the different programs like cancer awareness and the local heroes stuff. Can you talk to me about that?
Yeah, so we're combining those into the same night this year. So it'll be our cancer awareness and local heroes. For that game, we will have discounted tickets available on our website. And so that's something that you can go there, UIS Athletics, and look for those tickets, find those for those that are close to you as well. And then throughout the game, we will honor those people. We will honor first responders and what they give to the community and how connected, honestly, we want them to be to our program as well, and also cancer survivors.
And so earlier this week, we celebrated National Girls and Women in Sports Day, and we kind of touched on how big women's sports are right now. What do you have to say to any women who maybe want to be interested or get involved in women's sports today or in the future?
I think it's awesome that little girls have role models that look like them to look up to. When we were younger, even we didn't have that. It was watching men's basketball, and it was watching the men's players and idolizing them. And so now they've got players like Caitlin Clark. When I was at Millikan, we had Elise Knudsen, and just to be able to create those relationships, whether it's through our camps during the summer, whether it's just through them coming to our games, that they've got somebody that they can look up to, and really at this level, you can develop that relationship even more because they're a little bit easier to touch, a little easier to have a conversation.
Yes, and it's like, oh, she's only 22 and she's, the leading all-time scorer. They feel like it's more attainable.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's local, and so, it's so much easier to come to the games. You're sitting courtside, you're not sitting way up in the stands, and so it feels like you can almost reach out and touch them, and you literally can. Yeah.
I remember when I was in high school, it was Steph Curry. That was the women's basketball, it wasn't anything. So it's really, really cool. You guys also will have more events coming up and lots of games coming up in all the different sports. Where can people go to get tickets for those games and come out and support UIS?
All of our tickets are available online. All of our different promotions and the nights that we have to honor different, whether it's teams, whether it's local heroes, whether it's cancer survivors, they're all available online, and we make sure that we put all of those things out there. Also, all of our social media. I think at this day and age, that's where a lot of people get their news when it comes to those type of events. And so following our social media, whether that's UIS Athletics or UIS Women's Basketball, both of those are great opportunities to see what's going on with us on a weekly basis.
Okay, well, I will link everything on newschannel20.com. Go get your tickets and come out to some of these games. UIS just has the best crowd. So, Olivia, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and be sure to watch more segments from Marketplace on News Channel 20.